Okay, so we're going to go over this week's writing assignment. And this week's writing assignment is right there on Blackboard. And again, you can open and close this assignment as many times as you want. You just have to hit save all answers. Do not hit save and submit. If you hit it and you're not done, then I will have to open up the assignment again for you. So let's go ahead and I have been telling you guys to make sure that you read the prompt or the question before you read your passage. So when you're reading your passage, you know what you're going to be answering, and it can be in your head and be like, oh, okay, well, I have an idea what I'm going to write for my answer. So I'm going to read it. Both of these stories are told through a sequence of events. So stories have events in order. And you're going to be reading two passages. Use clear text evidence to show how Katu and the man changed through the series of events in the story. So there's a man named Katu, and then there's just a person, just a man. Changed through a series of events in the story. So text evidence. Text evidence is kind of using, so remember you guys used your you made a magnifying glass at the week 1. You can get those out. Text evidence is going through your passage and finding things to answer your question or answer your prompt. Really looking and using the information in the passage to answer that prompt, okay? So the two passages is a lesson learned, and obviously it's going to be about an elephant. And then the second passage is the ship of the desert, and you're going to find out that it is about a camel. Now you have to find out what how the two men changed through the story. So once we get down here, again we have our checklist. You need to make sure your sentences start with a capital letter. Paragraph has 5 to 7 sentences. Paragraph has topic sentence, which is your green sentence. Your paragraph has 2-star ideas that support the topic sentence. Again, the star ideas are yellow sentences. Your details, reasons, or facts about your topic. Your yellow sentences have red explaining sentences, so whenever you have a yellow, you want to have a red to explain it. And we said explanation sentences make your writing interesting. And I have enough space between my words, so you just want to have a space between each word. After a end mark, you can do 2 spaces. I'm not going to count against that, but my sentence isn't with an end mark. So again, you can open up the outline. Let's see if I have my outline open. You can open up this outline, print it out, and answer your prompt on here on paper. And then if you do need help typing right in here, you can do that. You want to make sure your sentences are highlighted green, yellow, and red sentences to show that you have all the parts of your paragraph. And then you can start here. You can make it a larger font if that is better, which I like. And then you can change your, you can either type it in black and then highlight your green, yellow, and red sentences, however you would like. I don't care. As long as I have a really well thought out answer. So to come up with, and we're going to be working on this. We worked a lot on this last year. Rewriting our prompt or our question, rewriting it so you automatically have that green topic sentence. So how could we rewrite it? We don't even have to read. We haven't even read the passages yet, and we can write a topic sentence. So I'm going to rewrite. Both of these stories are told through a sequence of events. Use clear text evidence to show how Katu and the man changed throughout the series of events in the story. So I'm going to go ahead and write my topic. I want to indent 5 spaces on the computer. It's 1 finger space from the line, like on a line paper. So indent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You want to indent, and we've gone over this and went over it last year. You want to indent to show that it's a paragraph. Okay? So I'm going to rewrite that topic sentence. Katu and the man change through Katu and the man change through a series of events. When you're talking or you're comparing two things, you want to, you can say like first, Katu and the man were like this at the beginning, and then, right, that's your yellow, and then your red would be explaining that, how they changed. At the end, Katu and the man were this, and then your red sentence would be explaining that. Katu and the man changed through a series of events. How about Katu and the man were similar. Once you read the two passages, you could come up with a better prompt. Katu and the man were similar at the beginning and at the end of their stories. Katu and the man changed through the series of events. So you can, it's going to be my topic sentence. You can come up with a better topic sentence probably after you read. Let's see if it'll change to my highlighted green. Yep. Katu and the man were similar at the beginning and at the end of the stories. Remember, we don't have to say how they were, how they changed. We're similar. Changed to, and the man changed to the series of events and story. Katu and the man were similar at the beginning and the end of the story. So then I would continue to write maybe at the beginning, and that is a time order word. At the beginning, comma, Katu and the man, and I'm not going to give it away. That's going to be yellow. You have to read it. Okay? At the beginning, Katu and the man were this. And then my red sentences would state how they, what they were like. And I will explain that in my red sentence. So let's see if I can get, some red going here. Okay, then I would explain, let's get yellow. Or you can say that they, Katu and the man, changed throughout the stories, and then you can say 2 reasons why. It just depends on how you want to answer this question. At the end, they maybe learned something or something. I'm not going to give it away in either. And then we'll go ahead and explain that a little bit. And then I'm going to rewrite my topic sentence. And we'll go like this and make it green. And I'm going to say, I'm just going to rewrite my topic. Those are the ways Katu and the man changed throughout their stories. And I didn't fill in yellow and red sentences so that you guys can go ahead and read those. Again, use that outline. It makes it a little bit easier right now until you can kind of type it in here without an outline. It just depends on your preference, okay? And then you would hit save and submit once you're completed. You might want to have me look over it before you submit it, or see if there's any changes, or ask a parent. All right. Happy writing!